Hey Daniel. Okay, so you want to know why your client site was not ranking for the keyword dentist in Mission Viejo? Really, I think that's the wrong question. It doesn't, I mean, really, nobody gives a shit about ranking for dentist in Mission Viejo because nobody's searching for that, right? Really, what people are searching for is dentist near me or just the keyword dentist. Very few people actually search for dentist or service in city, dentist in Mission Viejo. But we're going to cover both of those today. So, dentist in Mission Viejo, what do we got? Let me see. That's dentist near me. Dentist Mission Viejo. Okay, so it looks like it's ranking number 2 right on top of the office, and then number 3, 6, 8, 4, 8, 11, 12, 2, 8, 17, 6. So basically, right on top of the office, it's ranking in the map pack, and then nowhere anywhere else. And it looks even worse as you get down here. And there's a reason for all this. So, first of all, again, who fucking cares about dentist in Mission Viejo if somebody over here in Irvine nobody in Irvine is searching for that, right? Um, Nobody in Laguna Hills is searching for this, and the reason why that it drops off so hard down here for is really for a couple reasons. So, first of all, if you are trying to rank for service in city dentist in Mission Viejo, when you add the specific city right there in the keyword, Google is going to search from the geographic center of that city. So whoever is closest to the geographic center is the one who is going to get a rankings boost. And you can see here, as soon as you actually get to the center of Mission Viejo, this fucking drops, right? So really what Google's looking for, if you don't see where Google's most likely looking from, go to Wikipedia, go to Mission Viejo. Here are the coordinates. Where is Google Maps? Here we go. So here's the center, the geographic center of Mission Viejo. And then, so you guys are, your client is about right over here. So basically, there's anybody who is closer to the geographic center of Mission Viejo is going to have an easier time ranking, which is why as soon as you get to Mission Viejo proper, this thing just fucking drops. Now, like I said, though, people normally search for just like dentist near me or, service near me. And this is even worse. Number 1, right above the office, but then it, again, drops off to just fucking nowhere. I mean, it could be spot 50 for all we know, right? And I mean, there's some very good reasons for this, right? So, first of all, one of the things I saw that really caught my eye was a huge jump and then fucking dropped right here. So we had this looks like it was during the core algorithm update that we had at the end of last year. Really, all the core algorithm updates we've had, except for a couple of them, which were link spam, were for on-page content quality, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But this had a huge jump and then fucking dropped. And what I noticed here was as this started dropping more links were built. So it's like you or whomever is working on the site flipped the fuck out, panicked, and then said, fuck it, I'm building as many links as I can. And yeah, so what it looks like is maybe it was... So I see this dentist's other locations maybe are linking to this. Northern Smiles Dentistry in Arizona. For some reason, it's linking over here, which I'm assuming is another site that you're working on. I see your name right here. But then we see this. So these look like GSA links, if I didn't know any better. Dufontaine.de. I mean, these are comment links. Some of these are, I think there's almost all comment links except for this edu one. And so yeah, I mean, this is all this looks a lot like either GSA or Scrapebox links just being slammed into the site, which I really don't think anybody should ever really do, especially not with exact match anchor text like this. Now I know this says cosmetic dentist in Mission Viejo, and it's going to a blog post for some reason. I don't even know why links would be built to the blogs. But Google does have a site-wide quality score. So things that you do on pages other than your money page are going to affect the money page, right? So right away, I can tell, there's been some link building fuckery going on. Really what it looks like is, it looks like somebody with just a dangerous knowledge of SEO has been doing this. Like somebody who knows a little bit about SEO, just enough to get themselves into trouble, but not really the nuances or anything. Dentist Mission Viejo, look at this. Is again going to this blog post for some reason. UGC link next to visit any keyword. So it looks like whoever set this up fucked up their run right here, because look at this variable right here that they left. Again, makes me think that somebody was using GSA, maybe Xroomer, didn't really know what they were doing. So, yeah, so I mean, there's just a lot of link building fuckery going on that really should not be going on. Really should not be going to the site. I'm not sure why so many links are going to these blog posts. So these blog posts, I mean, this is the exact wrong place to build these links. Let's look at, let me see, is this Best Buy links? Okay, so there's a ton of them going to the homepage, and then for some reason, the next highest page, as far as referring domains goes, is Caring for Your Smile during winter months with tips from Saddleback. I'm not even sure why this blog post exists or why it's getting so many links, right? And then as we go down, finally here, services, dental implants. Let's go ahead. Oh, nope, that's 404 page. Let me see, services, root canal. Nope, another 404 page. So I'm wondering what the link building strategy was here when you got these 404 pages here that have gotten links that maybe weren't even 301 redirected. Nope, should have been 301 redirected. So you're losing a lot of link juice right there. General dentistry page, cool, getting 3 links. So the link building strategy is all off. It is way too top heavy on the homepage. And then for some reason, this random blog post has a bunch of referring domains. I think this is where the GSA links are all going to, right? Let me see. This one right here. Does this even have any internal links? This looks like this might have been done with Zimwriter, actually, which is pretty funny. Let's see. What is even going on here? It's linking to the homepage from the UTM code that is actually on the GVP. So this is probably messing up some of your internal traffic metrics too. Yeah, so I don't even know why this is here. So this UTM code actually is all wrong too. So I know, again, this is not has to do with your rankings, but this just shows me like what kind of work went on the site. So UTM source equals GMB. Cool. Okay, you could put that on there. Really, it should be like Google, because source is supposed to be where is this traffic coming from. And traffic is not coming from the GMB. People use Google to get to it, right? So traffic source should be GMB. UTM medium equals web. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. So one of the issues here is when traffic comes in through a GBP, it goes in as direct, right? It doesn't also show up on Search Console unless you tag the medium as organic. So since this was tagged incorrectly, again, I can tell you that your traffic numbers are going to be all sorts of fucked up, right? So, yeah, I mean, the link building here is just, I don't understand the link building at all. So, I mean, really, like, what needs to happen is links going to either the homepage, actually, not even the homepage. The links really should be going to this general dentistry page. Really, the meat of the issue here is, aside from the link building, one thing that we use is SEO Neo a whole lot. Like, that is the bulk of our link building. And then we also back that up with niche edits and press releases and Google Stacks. We don't really use a ton of guest posts, but SEO Neo is the bulk of it. You just have to know how to use it and where to shoot the links to. One of the issues here is, I think the biggest issue here is how, like, the homepage says Family Dentist Mission Viejo. So this is a problem because a family dentist is not a general dentist, right? So let's look at here. So we got Dentist Mission Viejo, and then let's go to Family Dentist Mission Viejo. Code. Family Dentist, Hada Family Dental, Mission Viejo Family Dental, Mission Viejo Dental Associates, Hada Family Dental, MV Dental Office, Yelp, Vartanian Dental Group, Mission Viejo Dental Group. Now, what do we have for Dentist Mission Viejo? Hada Family Dental, Asu Marguerite, Mission Dental Group. Let's see, were they on this one too? Nope, they were not. Then Vartanian, number 1. New Generation, number 2. Hada, number 3. Mission Viejo Dental Associates, Mission Dental Group, Harmony Dentists. So you can see here, the keyword for mission or dentist Mission Viejo has almost completely separate results from the keyword family dentist Mission Viejo because they are two different things. They're two different vectors. The thing is, family dentist Mission Viejo is like a subservice or a subtopic of dentist Mission Viejo. So essentially, I mean, the homepage of the site is the most important page. This is really going to set the theme kind of for what Google's going to be looking at. So right away, you don't have dentist in Mission Viejo here. You have it on an interior page, which is also not optimized, which we'll get into in a little bit. But so here we have trusted family dentist Mission Viejo. So it looks like the most important keyword here is family dentist, but now we have family and cosmetic dentist Mission Viejo. This is a completely different vector as well. So let's go to cosmetic dentist. Cosmetic dentist Mission Viejo. Geocode this right here. Maybe that's already geocoded. Yep. Again, look at this. Completely different results in a completely different order. So cosmetic dentist, family dentist, and then just dentist or general dentistry are on completely separate vectors. So you can't slam all of these onto one page and expect good things to happen, especially when that's your homepage and when you want the site to rank for a completely separate vector, which is dentist in whatever. The other thing I saw too here is this is really optimized. So you have these random fucking H3s here that I think were just put in here to shove in more keywords into heading tags, simply for the sake of getting a good score on something like Page Optimizer Pro or Surfer or Neuron Writer or whatever the fuck you're using, right? So Premier Dentistry in Mission Viejo, California. This is a H3 comprehensive dental services. So you can, I mean, to me as an SEO, I can tell you, I saw right off the bat, okay, this was just done using Pop or Surfer or Neuron Writer without really understanding how these things worked. So when you look at this, so Dentist Mission Viejo for the homepage, got a score of 90, which is pretty good until you consider over optimization of certain keywords. And then let me see, this is for the interior one. Here we go. This is for the interior page. This is for the home page. Boom. Let's look at this. Let's see. Boom, there we go. When you consider over optimization, it goes down to 56.5% because there's a few keywords here that were way overused, which normally isn't a problem, except when we take everything else into account. Like you can over optimize a page and still rank just fine. We do it a lot. We break the rules because we know what we're doing. But when you do things, when you have all these different factors put together, like the low quality score for the rest of the site, it's a lot harder to get away with things like over optimization. Really, over optimization just means overusing one keyword or two and then pulling the page too far in that direction, which is what happened here, right? So if you just look at this and you can say, well, holy shit, I got a score of fucking 90 on this. I'm going to be flying. Why aren't I ranking? Consider over optimization. Look at any keywords that might have used too much, and you get 56.5. Another thing you want to look at too is, let me see, why isn't this going? Okay, fuck that. Let's try to get this again. Is using something like Quora. So we use Quora a lot in our on-page optimization, and this goes deeper than Page Optimizer Pro. It measures over 4,000 different data points. It's a big data dump here. So on the first glance, this actually looks pretty good. For a completely unoptimized page, I would expect a lot more things to be mentioned here. But one thing this doesn't do is mention over optimization. So if we go over here to keywords, let me see, should we use that one or should we use, let's use variations here. So you can see here, some of these were used way more than average. So let's look at spots 1, 2, 3 here. Here's my Mission Viejo Dental. Even for keywords like, let me see, where was that one? That was, okay, so 11 for the keyword dentist in Mission Viejo. 11. Boom. 1318, right? And I mean, I guess that wouldn't be so bad if this page was like 3, 4, 5, 6 times as long as other ones. But you can see here, Target, which is, like the average of the pages that are ranking, is 1100, and this is at 1600, right? Which means that this is way percentage wise, these are keywords are way overused, right? With few exceptions. This keyword, Mission Viejo, 25, 30, 36, 28, 83 for my Mission Viejo dental, which is one of the problems with having an exact match keyword, I guess, right there. So one of the things here I saw is, they're either completely over optimized, or let's look at this interior page, which is completely under optimized, right? So you have two pages that you ostensibly want to rank for the same keyword, right? You want a homepage, you want the homepage ranking for Dentist Mission Viejo because that's what you said you wanted to rank for. And then this interior page, general dentistry in Mission Viejo, which is completely under optimized for this keyword. So the biggest issue is just the on-page content. Really, none of this is where Google needs it to be to understand what's going on. And the interior, I mean, just like the backlinks going to the site, the interior internal links here are just fucking crazy. So routine cleanings and exams, regular dental cleanups are essential for preventing dental problems and maintaining oral health, which goes to a page about how smoking negatively affects your oral health. Why? Is this one of the most important blog posts on the site? Is this a blog post that's going to be converting customers? No, it's not. Let's see, root canal therapy. What other ones are over here? Preventative care leads to a blog post about brushing and flossing, right? So why are you leading customers over here, right? I'm not even sure, I'm not even sure really what the thinking was behind this. Like, this is not a page where somebody's going to convert and be like, yes, look at this video. I am definitely going to get an appointment for flossing from this dentist. No, they're not. I mean, so just fucking get rid of these internal links. There's no reason for them to be here, right? The thorough cleaning of teeth. Why are these even going to blog posts? This isn't making any goddamn sense. Sealing out tooth decay. Yes, I mean, the internal linking needs to be just completely fucking torn out and done again. Again, because, we're talking about just like backlinks flow PageRank over to your site, interior links are going to be flowing PageRank around the different pages on here. The more links that you have going up from a page, the less PageRank that page is going to keep to itself, right? Because it links PageRank every single time that you link out. This isn't the only problem I saw. Like, let's say I was somebody going to your site and I was like, oh man, oh cool, look at this, like pictures of doctors. Oh man, I'm picking up what they're throwing down. Cool, man, let's go to Invisalign. Really want to learn more about Invisalign, see what fuck. The entire homepage links here, these interior links aren't going anywhere, right? So, I mean, this just kind of looks bad to users. So one of the things too that Google looks at is, how are our users clicking around the site? Let's say somebody, goes to Mission Viejo Dental, clicks on these pages, goes to a 404 page, and then goes back to the search results to find somebody who can actually provide them with Invisalign and Mission Viejo. Well, now all of a sudden, Google sees people going back to the search results after clicking on mymissionviejodental.com, either the GBP or organically, and doing the search over again. And that's just fucking death for a website, death for a GBP, because that tells Google that, Google tried this site for this keyword, people clicked on it, this site or GBP did not fully answer their question, and they had to go make another search and find somebody else to get their query answered, right? And that tells Google that this website or this GBP was actually a bad choice, should not have been sorted that high, and needs to be sorted lower because of user signals, right? So, I mean, having links to 404 pages on the homepage is just death for some websites. I mean, other than this, the website looks good other than that, but it's just death. Also, this isn't the actual GBP. This is just a map of this address, right? Which isn't actually the GVP. This needs to be the address itself, right? So really what I would do is, I mean, the on-page SEO needs to be completely, I would honestly, if I had more time, I would look at more of these pages. I'm assuming the entire site probably, fuck, that's right. I forgot these are all 404 pages. The entire site probably needs to be rewritten, right? Um, these blog posts too are just fucking killing me. Let's go to, okay, where is, for some reason it's called dental tips. Let me see right here. Okay, so explore braces options in Mission Viejo for effective care. Teeth whitening options for a stunning smile in Mission Viejo. So don't you already have a teeth whitening service page? Well, now you're going to be cannibalizing that keyword with this blog post. Blog posts should not be geographically targeted. These blog posts are going to be ranking on the global index, right? And again, I think these are done with ZimWriter. So yeah, I mean it's good to have blog posts, especially for a dental website, because it's a YMYL site. There's that much higher bar of ranking. You want to mirror the knowledge graph, which means you want to cover all the points within reason for that keyword. But man, this is a really long blog post for teeth whitening and teeth whitening options in Mission Viejo. Oh, Jesus, goddamn Christ! Teeth whitening options in Mission Viejo is going to cannibalize the service page teeth whitening in Mission Viejo, right? Which I think I saw. Same thing here. Cosmetic dentist, renew your smile with the cosmetic dentist near Mission Viejo. I'm not sure why this is here. This should not be here. Just fucking kill these blogs. They're not helping anything. This is one of the reasons why the site can't rank, is because none of these are as quality content. Longer content does not necessarily mean good quality content, especially not when it's cannibalizing all these other pages. The other thing I saw too was this was the schema here. So the schema looks like it was done by somebody who has heard of schema, but doesn't really understand it a whole bunch. Like for example, right here, keywords, 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 about. So this page, here's one of the issues: is Google's looking at this. This is like almost like an executive summary. Google's looking here to see what the page is about. Now all of a sudden you're telling Google the keywords for this page are New Mexico, Delta Dental, canals, fax, consumer protection. The fuck does this have to do with general dentistry, right? This page is also about orthodontics, health, lasers, California, La Paz, which is a city in Mexico, exams, philosophy. So you see here how the schema is done by somebody who saw what schema is, didn't really understand it, put it on a page, and then just fucked everything up. Now Google doesn't really understand what this page is about because of the on-page content and because of the schema. Like, just take all this stuff out. For the about us, or for the about properties on web page schema, you should have one, maybe two, because a web page is not going to be about all these different things, right? You can have these as mentions, but not about, because the page is not about all these different things, right? On top of that, there's the dentist schema on here, right? So dentist schema, let me see. Dentist, if you look at this, is actually under local business, right? This is not targeting, where's that general dentistry page? Fuck, I probably can't even get back to it because it's going fucking 404. Our services, general dentistry, boom. Okay, so this is about the key or the service general dentistry, right? This is not about a local business, right? So this actually should have, Christ. This actually should have the service schema on here, not the dentist schema, right? So now you're telling Google that all these different pages are about the dentist, the actual dental practice, which is again going to confuse Google. And again, another reason why this thing can't rank. Google has, or fucking what's his face? John Mueller has said schema does not have anything to do with rankings, which is true. Adding schema on your site is not necessarily going to give you a bump in rankings. What it is going to do is give Google a better understanding of your site, and is going to give Google a better understanding of how your site, the knowledge graph for your site and your business, fits with the knowledge graph for dentists, fits with the knowledge graph for Mission Viejo. But when you do the schema like this, it confuses Google to all hell, right? Because you're telling Google, oh, okay, this page which is about dentistry services in Mission Viejo, which you probably can't understand anyway, and has internal links going every which way. Actually, this page is about a dentist in Mission Viejo, not the actual service, right? So now we're talking about general dentistry in San Diego. We're also talking about emergency dental care. Is that even mentioned here? Let me see. Let's see. Emergency dentist. Nope, not fucking mentioned on the page, but it's mentioned in here for some reason, right? Um, Teeth whitening, root canal therapy, pediatric dentistry, member of. So is the service a member of this, or is the doctor a member of this? Like, what even is this, right? This looks like I said. This looks good on first glance until you realize that this was deployed improperly. So really, what this should be is service. This needs to be service schema, right? So you have your service, which is general dentistry, which is who the provider is an organization who is a dentist, right? So you have service as the schema. The provider is Saddleback Dental, right? This page is not about Saddleback Dental. This page is about general dentistry. Like the local business schema should be on the homepage, the About Us page, and if you have a location page called like / Mission Viejo, put it on there. Don't put it on any service pages because this is about the service. This is not about the actual dental clinic, right? So for all these reasons, you're starting to see, hopefully you're starting to see why this page is not ranking for dentist in Mission Viejo, which again, you don't want to rank for. You want to rank for dentist near me. Going to the GBP, one thing I noticed too is this has 36 reviews, and unfortunately, reviews are a big part of ranking locally. If we even go right over here, just a few blocks away, you have 133, 211, 147, 59, 18, 82, 274. But yeah, they're in Lake Forest, not even in Mission Viejo. Lake Forest, Lake Forest, Lake Forest. Oh, these aren't Lake Forest. So it looks like Saddleback is on the edge of Lake Forest and Mission Viejo, which is another reason why you want to rank for near me and not Mission Viejo, right? Let me see. Let's see if we can redo this. Saddleback Dental. Okay. Let's go to Dentist Mission Viejo. Let's go right here. Okay, 1,102, 1,183, 276, 93. So this is about where you need to be to reach some sort of parity with the competition. And again, that's one thing that sucks. It comes with time. You only got 36. Unfortunately, it is a ranking factor. So that's one of the things that's going to be holding you back as well is you simply do not have as many reviews as anybody else. And it looks like this site hasn't even been active for that long. Let me see. Okay, let's get to this homepage here. View page source. So looks like maybe it's only been around for a year. Maybe this thing is just brand new. And again, it's one of those things where this just takes time, right? So you need to get the reviews. You need to get that click data and everything over to your site. One way to get around this is by using a CTR software like Agency Assassin, which is what we use internally. It's if you want to call it black hat, sure, who the fuck cares, because it works, right? It gets you that click data those user signals that Google wants to see, and it's like a fucking cheat code for this, right? Now you don't have to wait 5 years to get 1,000 reviews or in 1,000, 5 years of click data. You can get that using the click data at least using a software, which is what I highly recommend you use for this. Is that CTR software? So, yeah, it's coming up in half an hour now. It's about 1:20 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off here. So yeah, I mean that's really what it is. I mean the on page sucks. Rewrite it. Don't just rewrite it using ZimWriter and Page Optimizer Pro. Fucking kill those blogs. No reason for them to be on there. All those internal links are just it's craziness. There's no reason for them to be there. Rewrite honestly all the pages on the site. If you don't want to use Page Optimizer Pro, use Cora. It's going to give you a lot more information. I really don't like Surfer or Neuron Writer. And then, Jesus Christ, I mean, if you did use fucking GSA on this site, man, you might have just fucking borked it. There you can come back from it. I mean, it's good that you mixed in some branded keywords in here, but I mean, even though they're coming from check sites and stuff like that, I mean, Google might not even be recognizing those. Yeah, dentist, cosmetic dentist, all the blog post. Start mixing in some SEO Neo on there. If you can, if you have a list of these GSA or whatever links, I would take those and put them into a disavow file just to be safe. And then yeah, just start getting links. Start using SEO Neo as a bulk of your link building like we do. Start setting up press releases. Press releases are a great way to get links, right? Then move on to niche edits, and then if you still can't rank, get some blog posts. Make sure that the links or the link love is spread around a whole lot better, because all the links right now are going either to the homepage or this is why I said, like, I'm assuming you got the homepage to rank for Dentist Mission Viejo, because all the links are going there, or this random blog post for some reason has 57 referring domains, right? So you're telling Google that these are the two most important pages on the site, and everything else is just fucking chopped liver, right? It's the link, the I mean, this is all just kind of off balance, the link profile here. So fix that, fix the on-page SEO, scrap this schema, rewrite it. Some of this, like, this seems honestly like overkill to me. We don't go as deep for a lot of this, but cool. It's not going to hurt it as long as it's deployed properly, which it's not. So make sure you get that redeployed, rewritten and redeployed as well. I mean, doing all this, you do it right, you're gonna get. I mean, you're gonna get bumps up in here, at least for dentist near me. Again, dentist Mission Viejo, just fucking forget about that keyword. Um, because you're not. I mean, yeah. I mean, just don't do that. Worry about dentist near me. I mean, if you do all these fixes, like I said, rewrite the on-page content, redo the schema, redo the link building, um, you're going to start expanding out at least a couple miles getting into the map pack. That I can almost guarantee. I didn't go too much deeper. I didn't do any CI or anything, but this is just a quick, just what I saw really quick. There could be other things that you could be doing as well. Like I said, the reviews are a major thing for trying to catch up to the competition. There are some other ways you can do this though, like just getting more mentions, right? Just getting more brand mentions is one of the ways to kind of offset that. Getting more traffic from social media is another way to do that, because Google really wants to see this brand being built. One of the ways it determines that is reviews, but also traffic from a lot of other referral sources. We have another client who kills it on TikTok. It's a ton of TikTok views, and their SEO, that's helping their SEO. And then it helps, like, just build a brand, right? That's one of the things I also didn't see, is a lot of brand building was not being done. So yeah, I can guarantee you, like, if you fix the on-page SEO, like I mentioned here, if you redo the links, redo the schema, you're going to see some pretty quick increases. We just did it for a med spa. We were getting like 10 spot increases from not in the map pack to the map pack in less than 2 months, in like 6 weeks, right? Just doing this same process. So yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's really why you're not ranking. Yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know.